Let me turn this off for a minute. I'm eating. Let me turn this off for a minute. I'm eating. Huge shout out to my piece of shit neighbors that is having a huge party, music bumping at almost 10 o'clock at night, and to where I couldn't even park in my own spot because they decided to bring their whole damn friends over and have a huge party. Shout out to them, the assholes they are. Must be nice to be rich and have friends. I can literally hear the music from here, and it's frustrating the shit out of me. Might as well watch me eat, who cares? Time for pissed off duck to be pissed off, hooray. That's bullshit, man. I come home after busting my ass all day at work, 5 hours at work. Whole entire block is full of cars, which is rare. That never happens here. I look over, it's literally my neighbors who are busting crappy ass music right now with a huge party. And not only does that piss me off that I can't park, but I don't have a single damn friend in this world. But they can have all these people over on a Friday night playing loud ass damn music and taking up all the parking spaces in a residential area. Must be nice. Hopefully they're celebrating their 800 update to their house, because they can afford to actually fix their house. They can actually, you know, when something goes wrong, they can afford to fix it. Must be nice. As I'm eating a can of ravioli and some green beans that cost maybe $4 at best. It's so cool, they can have a nice big barbecue out there they just installed. When literally my window's falling apart for the last decade. When I haven't oh my god, dude. I hate where I live. It's not like I have a choice. This isn't even my house. I live in this shitty room. This is all I have. But I hate it here. And I'll come home. And all my videos flopped, as they always do. Nobody, no matter what I post, slime video, Harley playing FNAF, Harry Potter, Minecraft, no matter what I post, it's not going to get a single view. It's pointless to post videos, but it's the only thing I have monetized. I have not made any money on YouTube in months. But yeah, neighbors. Keep repairing your houses, inviting all your friends over to see your new grill on a Friday night, and just be rude to all your other neighbors that want to come home and just, you know, exist. I don't even know why you're here on a Friday night, man. You're probably going to be the only person here. Because this is a dead page. I mean, I promise you, no one works as hard as I do on YouTube and gets this amount of views and still does it. Nobody. I mean, dude, I spent 2 hours rendering, editing videos. I spent 2 hours on Harry Potter. That's 4 hours right there. I'll spend 2 hours on here. That's 5 hours, man. I did the same thing yesterday. I spent more than 5 hours yesterday. Doing the update for Adopt Me, doing the live stream. I didn't live stream yesterday, did I? It was the day before that. Ain't nobody works harder on YouTube than I do. If they did, they would quit, because I don't get paid none. My money hasn't changed once. I got over an extra 150k views on those shorts. Nothing changed. Got extra 500 sub. No one still shows up. Man. I'm frustrated, dude. Like, I would have quit this. I did quit like a year goes by. It's so damn dead. I'm trying to revive it, but I would have quit this already. But I ain't got nothing left. If I quit this, I ain't gonna have nothing. This is one of the last things I haven't given up on in my life. If I give up on this, I'm gonna hit a new level of low that I don't know if I can handle, to be honest. I don't know if I can handle giving this up yet. I mean, everyone's given up on me already, but I just don't think I can handle giving this up. Because it's literally the last thing I have. I'm nobody on every piece of social media I have. This is the only thing I ever got big on. And I don't even think it's big. You know how easy it is to get a couple thousand views? You can post anything in the world on TikTok and get a couple thousand views. But if it's me, nah. Man. Is I have to endure my neighbor's shitty taste in music while they have a huge party with all their friends in their nice rich house and their nice rich lives, as I'm eating a can of ravioli as being the only thing I ate all day. I actually had a shitty $2 TV dinner earlier. Ugh. As my dog is staring at me for my food that he just ate. No wonder I won't get rid of him. I don't fucking want a dog, but he's the only damn thing I have. I have to go move my car here in a couple hours, and the bastard neighbors decide to let everyone go home. It's no wonder I sit here and play games 8 hours a day. Let's put in perspective. I played Roblox for probably 3 hours with my daughter this morning. It's 3 hours. I spent 2 hours on Hogwarts. That's 5 hours. I'll spend 2 hours here. I spent at least an hour playing this game called Survival IS at work. And I'll probably spend at least 2 more hours playing Hogwarts after this. That's 10 hours I spent on games today. That's how much I hate myself. Is that literally I much rather sit here on games all day and be in a fantasy world than live my miserable life. This is why you don't have viewers. Why? Because I'm real. Because I can't sit here and fake a smile after faking a smile for 5 hours at work and then coming home to this misery. You're right. I know I'm right. But I'm sorry being real is a crime. I'm sorry actually feeling something's a crime. Head hurts. I can't eat. I don't want to eat. I just want to die. But I can't die. Because literally my baby mama is so poor she couldn't even friggin' afford gas money, and she's pregnant with a friggin' kid she can't take care of. She doesn't have a job. Her boyfriend lives for her, who doesn't have a job, a car either. And so literally I have to stay here and keep busting my ass in this miserable existence just for my daughter. Just to make sure that if some shit goes bad that I can take her and be okay and she'll be better. What a miserable existence, dude. Existing is bullshit. I didn't ask to have these parents that lived in poverty and never told me they loved me. So like living in a shitty trailer for 20 years that's full of cockroaches and just crappy. To have parents who didn't give a shit about me. I didn't ask for that life, man. I didn't ask to be born. I'm pissed, dude. I'm tired of living this life, and I'm tired of having to be here because I have 2 kids that are gonna suffer about me. If I didn't have them, I would have blown my brains out years ago, dude. I literally have the gun. I bought it for that reason alone. But then I was like, well, I actually bought it because I got robbed at gunpoint on Easter like 5 years ago. And then it turns out that when that happened, it was the same time my baby mama at the time was cheating on me in Jacksonville, which I wasn't living at the time. And she was cheating on me. That time when I got robbed at gunpoint, she's cheating on me. That's why she couldn't come home to unlock our apartment and the place I moved in with her, because we had to move to the dangerous Atlanta because she had to go to school to cheat on me for the 5th time. And so I got robbed at gunpoint for that, for my car. I didn't have anything to do. I had to walk back to our apartments and just sleep outside the apartments because she was too drugged up getting, you know, cheating on me with some dude. Yeah, man, I sure know how to pick the women, bro. I know how to pick great women, bro. God, I could sell tickets to my suicide and no one would come. And I would have a funeral of just 2 little girls there and 2 parents that didn't give a shit about me. I don't know what I'm doing. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. Just incriminating acts to take my kid away. That's all this is. Shut up. Hate myself so much. I'm building a barrier to keep myself in. These kids don't care. Shut up. Shut up. These kids do not care about your problems. They come here to escape their problems, not to hear yours. I'm gonna eat something so I can stop, so I can actually get the chemicals in my mind to stop being upset. Because when you don't eat, you know what happens when you don't eat? The chemicals in your mind, they mess with you. And you get hungry and you get moody. That's what happens when you don't eat. And I never eat, because who can afford to eat? I mean, $100 a day at my job. I can't freaking afford to eat. You know what I gotta do tomorrow? I have to go buy over $100 little tag that goes in the back of my little car that says, I'm good for 2 more years. You tax me. And when done, I'll just get pulled over and get a damn ticket, which I can't afford either. As I also, yesterday, got a $900 bill for insurance for 6 months. Can someone explain to me how I'm paying over $100 for insurance for 6 freaking months each month? But yeah, I've never gotten a wreck in my entire life. But yet, my insurance goes up $100 every single time somehow. It went up to 7 to 8 to now $950 every 6 months. So what am I doing? I'm desperately busting my butt to try to be famous on YouTube, to make a little money to finally pay off that car, which I'm not doing. Shut up. No one cares. Shut up. Just shut up. Build your stupid little Minecraft world you've been doing for the last 15 years and shut up. No one cares. I sold some tickets to come see my downfall. They sold out in minutes. I got kids in the front row. They'll leave when I'm finished. And the lights in my name's gone. It's so frustrating hearing their music just blare. And the lights that keep me on. It's one thing for you to take my parking spot like assholes, but it's another thing to have your damn music blaring on the back of my head that I don't want to hear. So glad you're living happy life with friends next door. I'm so glad you have all this money and food and don't live in poverty. I'm so happy for you. Shove it in my face some more. You want something? Here. Psst. Dog gnawing on himself, although I gave you a bath today. Here. Our bath today was actually nice. He stood still and I took his brush out and brushed him. Because he has such a thick coat, and you have to brush his fur out because the water won't get in his fur unless I brush it because his fur is so thick. No, you're the only one, dude. You and Positive Ducky, but you guys are both underage kids. My only friends are underage kids who are literally not even half my age. But thank you. I'm glad. I'll try to live stream my funeral. That's a joke. It's a joke. I'm not gonna have a funeral. Funerals are for rich people. I won't even have a wake. I'll literally just be cremated and thrown somewhere. Interesting. But it's okay. Let's go ahead and have Rihanna do the Super Bowl. Because Rihanna hasn't been relevant in 7 years, but let's have her do the Super Bowl. Just like last year. Never heard of The Weeknd. Haven't heard of him since, but let him do the Super Bowl by himself. Just like the year before that. Let old school rappers from the 90s come do the Super Bowl. Man, if the Super Bowl ain't BLM to hell and back, then what the heck? They ever gonna have a white person do the Super Bowl, or is that just racism to have a white person do a Super Bowl? mean, if it was up to me, there wouldn't be a halftime show. I don't think there needs to be some big faganza. I just think they need to get to a darn game. I'm just happy that I'll be able to actually make a good amount of money that time. I'm going to work early on Sunday and work the entire Super Bowl so I can make the little amount of money I make. So I can keep trying to pay off my car even this year. Because I can barely afford a $300 car payment, let alone if I ever actually had, you know, real bills to pay, like rent. There is no way you're a couple of years younger than me. I'm sorry. No one my age comes to this place and watch. I don't think you know how old I am. There's no way you're coming here watching me play Minecraft if you're my age. Oh, well, at least if no one shows up, which is exactly what always happens nowadays, I can get off early. I mean, I'm just gonna watch highlights of the game, but it's gonna be spoiled, but I'll still watch them because I ain't gonna get home till like 9 o'clock and there'll be spoilers everywhere. I'll just be on the radio. I'll be trying to listen to the radio and go, oh, they won the Super Bowl, whatever, who won? That's what's gonna happen. I'll be like, thanks for spoiling it, appreciate it. It's gonna be impossible not to have it spoiled. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to take the day off and go hang out with my friends and order some pizza and watch the Super Bowl with someone. But oh wait, I don't have friends. Oh wait, I can't afford to take a day off to do that. Like, this is probably one of the biggest days all year that I need to be working. Okay, sure, it's okay. At least Tom Brady ain't it this time. About over Brady, man. Glad he finally retired. It's cool that I lived in the time where Tom Brady existed, but dude's a bit annoying if you ask me. It's one thing to be the GOAT. It's another thing to sit there and be the GOAT forever. I mean, I like Tom Brady, but it was his time to go. I think Aaron Rodgers wanted to get off the game too, but then he's like, I can't do it now because Brady just retired. Gotta wait one more year. My retirement's gonna be overshined by Brady's. Can you guys imagine retiring? Oh man, I will never retire. I won't even make it to the age of Social Security. I'll die in my 60s if I'm lucky, I guarantee it. But I'm just saying that because I've been depressed and frustrated all my life, and I've read a million times if you're sad and depressed it takes years off your life, and every guy always dies in their 60s, every like rock star and stuff. Like, if you look at the statistics. And I need to add to that, I also drank and smoked since I was a teenager until in my early 30s. So just angrily building right now. I'm just oh man, I'm so glad everyone showed up to come build today. Should have just played Hogwarts Legacy, what I want to play. Cause that game's so good. I can go pretend to be a cute little girl living in this fantasy world, being the chosen one with a whole bunch of friends, with my own house that you can just expand, with a yard of 1,000 pets, with a broomstick, and any money I want just by go catching stuff and selling stuff, in a huge magical world where people don't take my parking spot. Oh no. Hi everybody. Welcome to my suicide. Glad y'all can make it. Oh, I mean, sorry. Welcome to my Minecraft world. Glad you can make it. I'm in a great mood today. You bet I'm gonna hear that in court in a few years when Ginny Ann takes my daughter away from me again. Selena won't, because Selena can't afford to take my daughter away. Couldn't afford gas to come pick her up today. She figured it out though, didn't she? Had to go cat shopping for a new cat. I wish I got a cat instead of you. I don't. Okay, Milo, you're actually my only friend, But you deserve a better life than being with my miserable ass. You can't have my bread. I barely even touched my dinner. Gross. There ain't nothing else I wanted though. Look how gross this shit looks. I sold some tickets. You're a very positive person, Pokemon Gamer. It was cool actually talking to you for once. I don't know what happened today, but you have such a cool, positive mind, man. Don't let the world take that from you, because it will if it has the opportunity to. At least hopefully you've got parents that tell you I love you, and parents that don't leave you in a shitty trailer with bugs and miserable life. That gives you terrible eating habits when you're in your 30s. Not me putting a dome around my head. Tommy thinks I don't know what I'm doing. I just do things. I sold some tickets to come see my downfall. Just want an excuse to exist, man. I just want an excuse to be here. I just want to wake up and be happy for once. Just want my life to have a little bit of meaning past my kids that I never see. God, outside my house sounds like a disco right now. My neighbors have never, well, they've done this, but not like to this extent, man. Like they invited the whole damn town over to come see their new barbecue set or something. And I can't even get my damn window fixed. Hope that's a cop pulling up, because I just heard the music stop. I really hope that's a cop. Shut that damn party down. It's one thing to invite some of your friends over. It's another to literally have everyone parked in everyone's spot. The whole damn block is full of cars and everyone's over there. It's ridiculous, man. This is a like residential area. This isn't some party area, man. 10 o'clock at night, man. Go home. I thought my neighbors were kind of chill and private. Clearly not. Half of me is upset they have 1,000 people over there and I don't got a single damn friend in real life. Neighbors suck. Hell does that shit, man. Rude people does that stuff. At least it stopped. Hopefully that was the cops that just came over and told them to stop. 2 seconds later, starts back up. Tip $10 and I'll blow up one of these builds. You can pick. I went so hard today at work, man. It was frustrating. I didn't want to go that hard today at work, but you set goals for yourself, you know what I mean? Go away. You're staring at me, dog. I don't want someone to stare at me right now. Go away. In fact, I don't really ever want you staring at me, dog. I'm making the Adopt Me Island my Truman Show. I'm gonna live here forever. Away from everybody. I've played 10 hours worth of games today. Well, I will when I go to Harry Potter after this. Like, bro. Who does that? Someone that doesn't want to exist in this world, dude. If you're sitting there playing 10 hours of gaming on a Friday night. That actually lined up perfectly. I wasn't aiming for that to line up perfectly, but it does. No, my builds. No, not other people's builds. It has to be one of my builds. Thank God that music stopped. Every time I would just hear it, it was like bumping in my head. It would drive me crazy. It's really hoping starting DUCKCRAFT again would actually get people in here, man. There's literally nothing I can do to get views. Yeah, it's definitely not having a life, but I also spent 4 of those hours working. I mean, the majority of that time, besides what I'm going to do in Hogwarts Legacy, was live streamed or me working on videos. Like, talk about trying to live a dream that you know you're not going to live, but you're just doing it anyway because you have nothing left. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, when I, in the future, give up this channel because it's never going to blow up, it's never going to happen. I mean, just look at my views. I can look at them right now. Every video I post gets 3 views. Doesn't matter what it is. Nobody watches my videos. And my shorts, in a comparison, my shorts don't do good. Even if they get 1,000 views at best. And that's not good. That's pathetic, bro. Anyone can post a short and get 1,000 views. Because it just, you know, someone passes by it and trending. They're not people watching it because they want to see it. They're just passing by it because they like some gaming videos and they threw it in the algorithm. That's all it is. No one actually cares. This is a dead page, and I cannot revive it. I'm literally beating a dead horse. It's been over, you know? But I have nothing left. If I give this up, I will have nothing left. I've been deleted off every other social media. There will be nothing left for me to do. I gave up every other dream I had. If I didn't fail it, I gave it up. Including being a father. You don't get over 50. Okay, post as much as I do for a week. You'll get over 50. If you don't post, you can't brag about saying you don't get over 50. I'm so glad I'm hearing the cheering from my neighbor. I really hope they're having such a great time over there. Just like I said earlier, there is not a YouTuber out there that is working as hard as I am for the views I get. Yeah, there's YouTubers out there working harder than me that's getting tons of views and money. But for the stuff I get, the views I get, the shadow ban I get, there is no one working harder. Whether it's the wrong thing to post or not, it doesn't matter. I post Harry Potter, live stream for 2 hours, no one but Renee showed up and 2 random people. And they left the moment they came, basically. Post Momo slime videos, no one cares. Post my daughter playing, which pisses me off because I want to see her shine. No one cares. But yet, a video of Lady Gaga getting puked on while she's playing the drums very poorly, well, that gets spread around and does exactly what it's supposed to do. Because if you do something dumb and gross, people will go, oh my god, look how stupid this person is. Everyone look! And they'll get 20 million views. That's the only way to make it now. I'm gonna have to dress up gay and get really fat and start making demonic music for children. Will be the only way I can make it. Ooh, and you know what? I just can't do that as a father. That is the worst, grossest, nastiest thing you could do. But that's what's trending. That's all I see on TikTok right now is how Lady Gaga's getting puked on while she's playing drums, and very poorly paying drums at that because she's not a drummer. It's like, yeah, and then everyone's like, look at how terrible this looks. And each of them has 10 million views on it promoting her. Just like, that's exactly what she wanted. You fell right for the trap, just like Sam Smith. He wanted people to go, oh, that's terrible, so he can get the biggest plays he's ever gotten in his music videos, I think. I'm pretty sure, I don't follow him, but I'm pretty sure it's the biggest video he's ever put out because of the hate. Just like that Velma TV show. that was literal garbage, but it was so much hate watched, they got renewed for season 2. Because it was so many people hate watched it that it got renewed. No one liked it. Look at the Rotten Tomato score. No one liked it. But that's what it is, man. I don't like this world. I want to go back to Hog's World. So I wonder if I play games all day. It's the only damn thing in the world that gets me out of this terrible life. No one wants to sit here all day and remember how bad their life is, and how poor they are, how they never see their kids, and how no one cares about them, and how they don't have any friends. No one wants to hear that. How they live in a tiny room all their damn life and never owned anything. No one wants to remember that. Hey, dog. Now, if you're starting off on YouTube, you're gonna make bad videos. It's how you get better. You should just post like everything you do. Cause you're just starting off, you're just learning. You're gonna make mistakes. Might as well just flood it. You know what I mean? At least their darn music stopped. If you ever come back here and build, no, it was last weekend. I had them last weekend. No, it was nice. I had Luna yesterday for a day, and then she went back home. Oh, she was gonna stay today because her mom couldn't afford gas money, but she figured it out, I guess. Her mom really likes telling me one thing, and then an hour later be like, "Oh, never mind." It was like 2 minutes later, and I was like, "I don't mind having her." Although I'd probably been even more pissed if I actually had her and came home with the whole area being blocked. I'd been a bit more upset as well, but I would have got over it. At least they stopped blaring the damn music. I can't believe how much assholes, bro, my damn neighbors are, man. Like, I'm sure I've had my moments too. I've been in a band before to where I tried to practice over here, but nah, man. I've been like 2 seconds. Everyone was like, nah, brah, nah. And I instantly got shut down instantly. I remember that. That was my last bad attempt at trying to be in a band with some drummer I hardly really connected with and hardly knew. And then eventually we just had a fallout because he wanted a certain way of playing, and I played it my own way. And eventually we went our own ways. That was the last time I was ever in a band. I was over about 10 years ago now, right before I met Harley's mom. Man. It's weird, man. I feel like that whole 10 years is just me zoned out. Like, it's like so crazy because I think of memories I had like 20 years ago when well, to be frank, I kissed these 2 sisters, man. It was like the only time I actually ever kissed 2 girls before at once. And I actually keep having that memory, and I was just like, man, that was a long time ago. I peaked. That was my peak 20 years ago. I'm just like, man, sometimes your brain doesn't follow. If that makes any sense. Like, your brain doesn't go, that was 20 years ago, man. It like, some stuff seems like it was yesterday. And like, it seems like yesterday I was just in a band. It's like, I just took a couple years off. In reality, I haven't played a show in 10 years. I'll probably never play a show again in my life. That was literally my lifetime goals, was to be an artist. Funny. Very funny. Because I just look at the Grammys and what music is now, and I want nothing to do with it. The last thing I'd want to do is make a song with Sam Smith. Last thing I'd want to do is support any of these people at the Grammys. Like, I mean, my highlight of the Grammys is the fact that Ozzy won like Best Rock Album. Although I wanted to go to MGK, but whatever. Ozzy's still pretty respectable. Although I don't really listen to his music, but still. beats Lizio, I'll tell you that much. Beats Sam Smith, I'll tell you that much. I sold some tickets to come see my... Stop scratching yourself, please. You had a bath already. Please be good for a few days. Man, I went to the dollar store to buy some candy today too, and they didn't have any of my candy that I wanted. They were out of everything I wanted. Like, it was, the candy section was about 20% packed. And I get it. They had 2 people in the whole entire store running the whole store. They don't have time for anyone to pack anything. It was just 2 old people. No one wants to work at a damn dollar store and sit there all day. They don't want to hire enough people to actually take care of it. I get it. Oh, new album's the best album ever made. But it'll probably never be heard because I don't want to buy a bass to finish it. My last best friend, who I don't have, he's not my friend anymore, who I haven't seen in over a year, bailed on me after saying he was going to come do bass for me. And ever since then, I haven't worked on my album. So I don't want to buy a bass. It's expensive. I don't want to spend $80 on a bass. I could try to attempt to do it on a keyboard. But also, I mean, the album's supposed to come out a year ago. But why am I going to put out an album that no one's going to listen to? I've been working on it for, you could say I've been working on it for 2 years. I'm going to put it out. It's going to completely flop. Even if you guys listen to it, it's going to completely flop. It's not going to sell a single copy. Music's free. And I'm going to go great. Another failed album. It's my 9th failed album. Congratulations to me. And that's all that's going to happen. So it's like, what's the point of even putting it out? I haven't even played guitar in a couple weeks, to be honest. What's the point? I'm building a dome to keep myself in here away from reality. I don't know, I'm building mountains surrounding the Adopt Me Island to make it look more like the Adopt Me Island because I just don't have the vibe I'm looking for. Dog, stop gnawing on yourself. You can't have that many darn fleas. Give you a bath all the time. Your fur's so thick, I don't know how a flea could even live in your fur. You're a short-haired dog. I think he just does it because he's bored. Because he sits in a cage for like 15 hours a day. I mean, if you count him sleeping, because I sleep for like, 7 or 8 hours. He sits in the cage. Then it'll piss me off and I'll throw him in there for a couple hours. 10 hours. Then I'll go to work for 5 hours. It's 15 hours at max. So when he gets out, he just gnaws on himself because he's bored. He got nothing to do in this room. We live in a tiny little room together. Nothing for him to do. But now I have no other friends and I'm like attached to my dog. I don't really like him. But to sell him is just going to be another thing that I lose. And I already got abandonment issues. Doesn't help. I got bad abandonment issues. Try in 7 years losing both your kids and both the girls you had kids with within a 7-year period and having to go through 2 custody battles, of which each time you spent 6 months not seeing your kids at all, barely seeing a picture of them. Yeah, it leaves you with messed up abandonment issues to the point where you don't even talk to women anymore. To the point you're completely alone and all you want to do is have a girlfriend you can come and talk to and hold and be a part of. But you're so messed up from your other exes that you can't even talk to a female. Not less even to the fact that I'm a bald, like, skinny idiot with my teeth rotting out of my skull. All I did hear on the radio, dude was like, women like bald people, man. It shows confidence that you can just shave your head and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, maybe to you, radio host, dude. Not to me. People my age are supposed to be married, raising their kids, and having careers, not sitting here playing Minecraft with four kids. Oh man, you caught me in another one of my depressing rants, man. It should be called a depressed opinion. I was going good in January too, man. I was so motivated, man. I kept watching Tate Brothers and their stuff motivate me. I stopped working out a week ago too. I haven't worked out in a week. One of the things is I don't want to like mess my tattoo up because it's on my hand where I do like curls and stuff, but I want to get back into it. But I've been working out on it since I was a teen. Well, I haven't, but like off and on, you know. I remember using the same weight I'm using right now, a 20-pound dumbbell, working out when I was half this age. Okay, maybe not half age, but at least my early 20s. I kind of remember it specifically because it was the first time I actually had what I consider a real girlfriend. I mean, I had a couple, but a real girlfriend. They were actually, you know, my first. And so I kind of remember that memory a lot. And I don't think I was barely in my 20s, barely. I remember I was kind of allowed to drink because it was almost my birthday and she wasn't, or something like that. That was a weird situation. I feel like I got used a bit in that. I get used in every relationship, but a weird situation. Well, I was replacing it with smoking, but now I want to do smoke again, which I haven't. I mean, I don't have the money again to pay the taxes here in Florida to even do it, even if I wanted to, because I don't want to spend money on that. But I'll tell you right now, if I had like a joint or some edibles, I would have already took them a while ago. Weeks ago. Hey, but congratulations, I'm a month and 10 days sober. I can't stress how it feels like it's been 6 months since I smoked. But yet it's only was the start of the year, which is less than a month and a half ago. That blows my mind. Because it doesn't feel like it, dude. Like, time slows down so much when you don't smoke, which is probably a good thing. Because time flies by so quick. That really blows my mind. Well, I don't know what to do now. Because this wasn't really the idea I had for the mountains. I just was building this because I'm raging. I'm rage building right now. There's just supposed to be a couple lines like this sticking up in the water. Let me try to finish my food. And you say it's good to talk it out. It's because you guys are my only friends. I don't have any friends in my life. I have no one to talk to. If something good happens in my life, I have no one to share it with. Something bad happens in my life, I have no one to share it with. Can't afford a therapist. I need one. Cold afterwards. I'm just tired of failing, man. Felt like I was starting to make a comeback, man. TikTok has this terrible thing where they pretend like they give you extra views for like the first month you're on it to, like, you know, make you seem a bit big, and then after that they shadow ban you and you go back to having nothing. That's what happens on TikTok every single time. And so I'm back to getting no views on TikTok again. I'm just like, well, that was fun, but everything I post there is like, it gets nothing. And I'll even take, man, I got so desperate to try to get views on TikTok that I literally posted this clip of a famous person like kind of flashing her bra, and I've saw that clip 1,000 times on TikTok in like shittier versions, not good as the footage I had, and I literally posted it multiple times and it won't get past 30 views. But I even saw one earlier today. It had 1 million views and it was like from a side angle. It was super blurry and it was terrible. But I posted a perfect, clean video of it. It's like right in front. It looks great. And then it just gets nothing. It just goes to show, no matter what I post, even if it's just exploiting someone else. I'm like to the point where I'm literally thinking about just making a TikTok, saving the girls that make it on TikTok's videos, and just posting their videos to my TikTok just so I can see what it's like to actually have people that like your stuff and what it feels like to actually have a video do good. Because I mean, that's what everyone else does. They just pretend to be other people. That's what everyone else does. I can't be myself in this world. People hate me. No one cares about a bald dude rambling about his problems eating green beans. Nobody. But it's just like super annoying that I'll even try to rip off people's videos and it still won't work. It's like, god dang, man. I could get Mr. Beast himself to come on my damn page and it would still fail. I mean, I just post my shorts for the most part. They're on TikTok. I don't actually go out of my way to make stupid TikTok videos myself. Come on now. I used to, but then I got shadow banned for calling them out for selling views. TikTok's only good for one thing, and it's borderline porn. That's all it's good for. That's what I heard about Twitch. All Twitch is you know, girls with their cleavage out. That's all Twitch is. That's the only thing Twitch wants you to see. They want you to sit here and play video games and watch girls. That's all they want you to do. They were saying that's how Aiden Ross got banned. Is they banned him because he started telling people to stay off the porn, start working out, and you know, try to be a stronger man. TikTok didn't like that. TikTok says, no, we make all our money with these girls shaking their butt. We can't be having that. We have to have more hot tub live streams. We can't be having Aiden Ross on here telling men to work out and to not watch porn. You can't have that. And so they banned him, huh? At least that's what I heard. I heard a couple people say that. Now, is that really what happened? I don't know. I don't follow Aiden Ross. I don't really like him, to be honest. Kind of think he's kind of a nerd, and I don't really think he makes good content, but life goes on. Still doesn't mean he's not famous and he got banned for no reason. I don't think he sure got banned. I don't think if I don't like someone, I don't think they should be banned. Doesn't mean I don't like anybody. Doesn't mean they should be banned. They should have the right to do whatever they want. I hear the music's back. That's good. Glad they could turn the music back on. I'm pissed. I'm pissed I never made it in anything in my life. Always wanted to be a father, man. I'll tell you, ever since I was about 20, I had this little niece who's an adult now. What's her damn name? Gwen. And ever since her, man, I always want to have always want to have a kid. And I had a kid of a cheater who constantly cheated on me every year I was with her, and so I lost custody of that kid. Couldn't raise her. And I had a kid of another girl who was a mute, who refused to talk to me, who didn't want to grow up and work for a living. She just wanted to go live for her mom in poverty and not work for a living. And here we are again. She started fights constantly with me that if I said she was right, she didn't care. If I said she was wrong, she didn't care. She just wanted to argue constantly, and she probably just used it as an excuse to leave. And so I lost my other kid in the span of 7 months. Failed both my daughters, because that's what it is. If you can't raise your daughters, you failed them. Doesn't matter if I'm here as a father, I failed them. Be a rock star, 9th album, never made it. Had a couple of shows where I opened for my heroes, but my heroes aren't millionaires. They're just people that I think make good music, that struggle in music, don't even make music anymore. Hell, the biggest person I ever opened for is someone that I literally hate. Who is that? Well, I opened for Jeffree Star before. You guys know who Jeffree Star is, that little gay makeup guy? Yeah, him. He used to do music. And I opened for him once at our local band, along with Blood on the Dance Floor and William Control. William Control was in a band named Aiden. That too was my hero. That's who, in my mind, I opened for. But Jeffree Star is a millionaire, and that's the person that was on the top of the show, and that's who I opened for. Oh, wow. That's my musical highlight. Ain't really nothing to brag about. I'm not a fan of Jeffree Star. I don't like what he does, but for some reason he still gets thousands of views, and people think he's the shit. I actually called him out on stage, too, but no one knows, but the last song I actually sung on stage was literally a song making fun of fake people like him. But no one knows that. It's funny because, like, that place is still actually open. That's called Jackrabbits. I actually passed by there a few days ago, and they actually had a whole bunch of different people out there. And I was like, damn, they must have some rap group coming in here and doing some music, because it was like a whole bunch. It was like really packed actually of people waiting to get in. And I was like, dang, well, I guess at least they're still around the place that I played at. It's kind of good because a lot of venues closed down, especially after COVID. Like, I'm still surprised they were open, man. How would you know that? We just met. Me think I can spend 10 hours playing games all day if I had kids that I lived with? You know what I mean? You don't think they'd be here right now playing Roblox and we wouldn't be able to do a live stream because they're children? Oh, I want to incorporate your build with the back of my build. So I like what you're doing, Pokemon Gamer. And you're right, man. Just know he has a lot of controversy. And that's it, man. That's the real damn thing in this world. If you're just a normal guy, like myself, who just wants to make some cool, fun music, you're not gonna make it. Period. You're not. I'm sorry, man. If you ain't dressed in a dress, painting your face like a clown, and being the most controversial person ever so people can talk shit, you're not going to even get close to making it. It is a very broken world we live in, my friends. And this is in every industry. Not just the music industry, but from gaming too. You want to make it as a gamer? Well, don't be a normal gamer. Make sure you come on and be like, hi guys, and dress up in some makeup with top tip voice. Or make sure you're some black guy doing Call of Duty. Or some crazy stuff, because that's the only, you know what I mean? Like, God, you go to YouTube, like, I'm strolling through the page, and the only shorts they show me are shorts of people that blew up already. You're like, okay, 100K there, 500K there, 2 million there, 2 million there. And I go to my shorts, and they don't even break 100K, or they don't even break a K, 1,000. I'm just in there, how can these people just post, like, most of them aren't even good, man. I know my shorts aren't good, and they're just cuts from live streams, but God, man. Yeah, they do. Not wrong, man. You're not wrong, Renee. I chose the wrong industry. My friends, if you're in school, stay in school. Trust me, you ain't gonna end up with the best job, but at least you'll end up with a job. Pursue your dreams as a hobby, not as a succeed or die, because that's what I did. That was my motto in music. Succeed or die. I was supposed to be dead already. I didn't die, apparently. But that was my whole motto in music, man. I failed at both of them. I failed at succeeding and failed at dying. I said before, my baby mama's going through hell right now. My last one. She's about to have a baby and she lives in complete poverty, living off food stamps with her mom. I have to be there to make sure Luna's okay. I don't want to put that trauma on Harley, man. You know how many stories I heard of fathers that killed themselves? And then the babies. The babies are who suffer, man, because they go out without their real father and it messes them up, bro. It ruins a kid's whole, like, mind, man. I heard some story a while ago about some kid whose dad offed himself and, like the kid would have, like, crazy, like, trauma, like, just throw fits at school and shit and not act right and just you know, totally, you know, and that was obviously because of what happened with their, you know, their dad. Obviously can't do that to my daughter, man. I love her too much. Like, I'll sit here and be miserable until I die of cancer. It's that simple. I can't do that to my daughters. The only way I'll end up doing it is if one of my daughters gets killed, then I'll be gone before they get buried. Oh, good, you left so I can leave here soon, because who cares? Yeah, proven to me that no one cares about Minecraft either. This is my last, like, hope, man, because no one's coming to Harry Potter. It released today. I did a 2-hour live stream, and I'm like 11 hours in. The stuff I did on the game today was so fun, man. Like, the missions were, like, heartfelt. We found some secret stuff. We were flying around with our broomstick. We unlocked all this cool stuff, like capturing monsters. It was, like, the coolest live stream ever had earlier. And only Renee came. Well, if people in poverty couldn't have kids they couldn't take care of, then none of us would be alive. No, I'm just saying. They wouldn't have any kids in the world to continue the world in the next 20 years. We're already in the middle of a population crisis. And I find it so sad because my entire life, all I heard the entire time was, there's too many people in this world. There's too many people in here. But do you know, it's the opposite. If you look up Elon Musk, underpopulation or something like that, he goes on a huge rant and he says in the next 10 to 20 years there's not going to be enough people for the jobs that are out here based on how many people are having kids. And even China right now has dropped down to the least amount of people having kids, to the point where people are saying that's why they're doing the war. Like, it's completely one of the worst times ever, and people are not having children to continue the world here in the next 10 to 20 years. When, you know, the rest of us die off, or the rest of the boomers die off. Or, you know, just grow old. Like, we won't even have a social security anymore, even if I made it past 60. Like, it's insane. And a lot of people are saying that's why China is doing what they're doing with all the spy balloons and stuff. They're really trying to provoke war because of their population crisis. Crazy times we live in, fellas. Terrible times to have a kid. I get why people don't have kids right now. I get why we're in that age where people are like, I'm not having a kid. You kidding me? And why would a girl have a kid? Like, why? She can just make an OnlyFans, get a whole bunch of idiot loser simps to pay her way and make her tens of $1,000s a month. How would she have a kid? And she can just sit there and do that till she's 30, be a millionaire, and then sit back and not even be able to have kids, because by the time a girl's 30, it's extremely hard for them to have a kids without having miscarriages. I mean, my first baby mama's desperately tried to have the kid she's having right now, which she's about to have, but she already went through a miscarriage because she's almost 30. She's getting up there, and it's harder for a girl to do that at her age. So it's like, I get it. But the world we live in is so broken and so ran by women at this point that, I mean, I don't blame the women, dude. You'd be a damn fool not to go on OnlyFans and try to make a whole bunch of money and base off your social media. You'd be a damn fool not to start a YouTube with some cleavage out and have a whole bunch of simps tip you. You'd be a fool not to do that stuff. What, are you gonna work at Dairy Queen? Or are you gonna go on Twitch with your boobs hanging out and make triple amount of money? You tell me what you'd do if you were a girl. I'd be damned if I wouldn't be all over Pornhub if I was a girl. I would be. Well, it's not like I want my kids to come move in with me. Do you know what I mean? It's like when Harley's 13, she by law can choose to either move with her mom or her dad. But her mom lives in a pretty nice house that her mom owns. I live in this shitty little room and they have one room of their own. Like, Harley would be like, and then what? I'd have to take her to school every day? I'd have to have somehow double the income to feed her? Like, that's 5 years from now. I don't think anything's gonna get better in 5 years. Like, it's not gonna be, it wouldn't be better. At least on Harley's side. I mean, I don't know about Luna. I have fears of Luna that are a bit deeper than Harley. Because Harley has the biggest family I've ever seen, and all their family is somewhat successful. Like, you have one of them that's in the Navy, that's always going to be kind of set for life. You got, you know, a couple of sisters that are, not Harley's sister, but her mom has a couple of sisters that are, you know, are married and having another kid who owns a house. Her mom owns a house. They got a whole bunch of cousins that are successful and owns houses. So no matter what happens in Harley's life, she'll have someone. But Luna? Her mom, and all her mom's brothers, which are like 7 of them, and her stepdad and her mom, all live in a trailer they don't own, that they're basically squatting at and just trying to survive off food stamps. I mean, I'd go as far as saying she's having this second kid just so she can milk it like her mom does, and milk, you know, disability or food stamps or whatever you get for having a kid, just so she doesn't have to work for a living. So they don't want to work for a living. They just want to sit on their ass and do nothing all day, apparently. I've never seen a girl like go down from me, but like I at least have my own place in a sense, and I have my own car, and I have never not been working. I've always at least worked some kind of job, but I fear for Luna's safety so much more than I fear for Harley's safety. Like, if something happened to Luna, they live like 40 minutes from a hospital, and her mom doesn't have a car. An ambulance would take years to get out to that damn dirt road they live in Callahan. Like, are you kidding me? If something happened, like... And it's my fault. Regardless of how her mama acts, it's my fault that she doesn't live with me. It's my fault my daughter isn't with me. It doesn't matter what I think about her mom. It's my fault. I should have been a better man. I should have just put up with it. Yeah, sure. Is it a challenge to blow out my brains? Fun fact, I'm actually in debt. I'm actually in debt around $10,000 right now, actually. Let's go over. I owe $8,000 on my car. One. I owe an extra $1,000 on the insurance that just came. I have it on a debit card right now. It's $1,000 on a debit card right now because my insurance just got due and I got to slowly pay it off. So that's $9,000. And then I owe probably $1,000 or $2,000. I haven't looked because I don't care to look, on PPP loans. I apparently took out a loan a couple years ago. I don't remember. There was supposed to be a loan forgiveness, but they won't stop calling me about it. And it's probably over a couple $1,000s. So I'm in debt $10,000, by the way. It's why I work every single day, and it's meaningless. Because every dime I make is just going to pay off those bills. It's meaningless. That's why I'm sitting here eating a can of ravioli for dinner. It's the only thing I ate all day. It's why I shouldn't have bought that Harry Potter game for $70, but I really, 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 really like it. That's why I've been sitting here alone, and only one person has joined this game for about 5 minutes and then left. Oh, my neighbors stopped playing their loud music. Hopefully the cars can move out the way so I can move my car from out my neighbor's yard and put it in my yard. I don't want to forget, because I'll like zone out and forget that I have my car parked in my neighbor's yard because my other neighbors, are having this huge party and took up every spot on my block. That upset me too. Because I don't got no damn real life friends, but they have enough friends to take up every single block in my entire neighborhood. Wow. That's a lot of friends. That's okay. You built a circle. I built a circle too. Look at this. I built a giant circle. I'm trying to figure out. I guess I did it how I wanted to do it. I was doing the bottom of it, but I don't really need to do the bottom of it. I get the idea behind this wall. I just don't think I'm going to do it. It's a lot of work when I want to do this wall. What's up, Milo? I don't want you eating this food. I'm almost done eating it. It'll take me an hour. We've been live streaming for an hour. God, it feels like 5 minutes. It legitimately feels like I've been live streaming for 5 minutes. I've been ranting the whole time that I can barely talk now because I won't shut up. Well, James isn't here, is he? Because his build is really bothering me. I really don't like how he blew up his build over here. He does it a lot too. So I have to like come and remove it because it's just a blown up builder at this point. My voice is going out because I won't shut up. Looks like a Christmas tree over there. I know it's not, but it's just cool looking. Oh, he was here earlier? That's cool. Well, I'm taking down this build since you blew it up and didn't finish taking it down. He admitted he blew it up himself. But if you're gonna blow your stuff up, at least, like, you know, take it down all the way. I sold some tickets to come see my downfall. I was so hesitant to post those slime videos. I still have about 6 more of them to post, but I don't want to post them because I spent like $40 on those slimes. They're from a really good slime provider. And I really need those videos to do good. And like, I know one of the shorts got to 1,000 views, but that's probably all it's gonna do. But the video itself got like 3 views. Oh man, I can't stress how I like set my camera up perfectly, have like a background for it, put it on like the table, and like set it up perfectly, and then try to put it together right, try to talk calmly. I just can't stress how hard I worked on that video compared to me just cutting shorts. And then I'm posting a Let's Play that Harley did of FNAF, and it's getting no views whatsoever, which upsets me because it's one thing to me to be a freaking loser, but it's another thing for at least my kid not to get a couple views. I just don't get why no matter what I post, no one will go to my videos and watch them. Like, YouTube has changed so much that I am just not a part of it whatsoever. Even on the ultra rare duck, it's not even getting the proper views, man. At least for a channel that got 100 new subscribers. Subscribers do not watch what they subscribe to. That's just a hard fact I have to accept. Another hard fact is I'm never going to get that YouTube plaque that I've been wanting for the last 15 years. I'm never going to get it. I will never have 50k subs, not less 100k subs. ASMR is hard if you're a guy. If you're a girl, it's super simple. We live in a girl's world, fellas. Hate to say it. And it's only gonna get worse from here. I know 40 years ago, it wasn't like that. But just like gay rights, once they got the rights, they didn't stop. They didn't stop until everything was theirs. Girls did the same thing. They went from not being able to vote to literally starting an OnlyFans at 18 and being able to make tens of thousands of dollars a month. I know every girl doesn't do that. But if you're 15 and you start social media and you build up followers until you're 18, that's all you gotta really do by just posting pictures of yourself. A million Sims will follow you. You will have a following by the time you turn 18. And you will be able to, you don't even have to show yourself. Just show some cleavage on Twitch. Just start a YouTube page of you playing a game of your cleavage out. It's like I do. You'll get more views than I ever had in my lifetime. In a month. And maybe I'm being a little sexist, I don't know. But I'm just saying. If I was a girl, I feel like I would have had a better... Well, actually, I kind of missed the train on a lot of stuff. I missed the train on when I had my friends being able to text them, so I kind of missed the train on a lot of stuff. Well, I always said this, and I'll say it now. I should have been born 10 years later than I was. But if I was, my parents would have never had me. But I should have been born 10 years later. So I missed out on everything that was important, and then I got too old. I want to go to my neighbors and just crash their party. I don't even know how I would crash a neighbor's party. I just want to go over there and be like, yeah, I'm here. The party of the show's here. Just start being like super loud and like invite myself to their party. Because I know one of their names. I don't know what his wife's name is. But they don't invite me to their shit. Why would they? Just want to go crash their party so bad. Just for taking my parking spot. I saw the only girl in the only girl that's actually in the room going, ugh. Well, I heard a wise man say this, that yeah, some food would be nice. I heard a wise man say this: if your daughter wants a Gucci purse, and you can't afford for your daughter to have a Gucci purse, she's gonna get that purse one way or another. No, I mean, you're right, Lunar. You're 100% right, dude. I don't blame the girls for milking the idiots. Okay? I personally am not subscribed to anyone's OnlyFans. I personally do not give money to like girls that have their boobs out. I personally don't. At best, I might like a post on TikTok at best. But it's the simps that haven't been touched in years, who doesn't have kids, who probably never even have a girlfriend, who's balding morons who don't shave their heads, who are fat, overweight losers, who constantly give these girls easy mode. I don't blame the girls for taking advantage of idiots. I blame the idiots. I mean, I hashtag stop the simps for years. No one cares. I do 100% blame the losers that pay for these girls easy mode. They're losers. But that's why people like Tate and stuff get banned and people hate him so much, because he goes, stop being a loser. Stop, sitting there all day playing games and getting fat. Go work out. Go push yourself to be better. Go push yourself to be a man. And society goes, oh, no, 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 no. We want fat losers to pay easy mode. We want all these simps to do, and they pay millions of dollars to get them arrested in Romania on false allegation charges. But then if you flip it around the other way, Tate made his first million by exploiting women on campsite. He actually did it before campsites were big. So I mean, to throw it around another loop, he did the same exact thing that I'm making fun of. Except for he wasn't a simp, he was using the girls to be the simp. Yeah, the setup for the slime video looks awesome. That's what I'm saying. Got the Adopt Me gun in the background. Got the Adopt Me playset thing in the background. That's what I'm saying, man. I worked hard on that video, dang it. But like I said earlier, no matter how hard you work on a video, it's not going to matter on this page, man. I could post anything in this world. It's not going to matter, man. I could spend $1 million on a Mr. Beast video. It will not get watched, man. I mean, I can't stress how many I'm trying everything that I read about. Any advice that Mr. Beast said, I've tried. Go look at the thumbnails that I posted on the Adopt Me stuff. They all got like little circles. They all got something pointing at something. They're like, oh my god, look at this crazy thing on Adopt Me. They all got my fat cat there. I've worked really hard to make those thumbnails stick out and scream, hey, come click me. Didn't do nothing. Go look at my shorts for this time video. You'll see the short play. It'll have music in the background or something for my Adopt Me videos. And at the end, it'll be like, full video on my page. In the corner, it'll say full video on my page. Like, there's so much editing I put in there. To say I haven't tried, to say I'm not trying to better my videos to make them more appealing is a lie. I put so much more effort into that stuff. And it's not doing anything. I mean, last month, I would stay up every single day just watching how to get better on YouTube, how to grow on YouTube, how to make better thumbnails, listening to a whole bunch of Mr. Beast podcasts and him talk about how he made it and stuff. But no one can replicate Mr. Beast. You can say, oh yeah, anyone can be Mr. Beast. No, no one is spending millions of dollars to make YouTube videos. Nobody's doing that besides him, and no one will. Because they can't take the chance of that video failing. He doesn't have a video that fails. He could post a video of him farting, he'll get 50 million views. He can't fail. He was literally on my radio station the other day and them talking about him because he had controversy of people going, you're exploiting kids for your blind video, where he, like, you know, helped 100 blind people see or something like that. And he was literally on the radio in my freaking town. Not him literally, but they were talking about him because, oh, controversy, people are saying that he's exploiting the people. And it's both. He's helping them and he's exploiting them. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he is so big. Like, he's literally on the darn radio. People just talking about him. No one can do that. I think PewDiePie made it because of that. PewDiePie made it because he caught the gaming trend at a good time. And that's most big YouTubers. They caught a gaming trend at the right time, and that's why they made it. Just like some crypto luck, where you accidentally got a coin that blew up and you made a whole bunch of money. But Mr. Beast wasn't like that. That's why he's so studyable. But any advice he gives you isn't gonna work. That's what I'm saying. Like, I am totally shadow banned on YouTube. That is totally a thing that happens. Like, when you're on YouTube for 15 years and you have the opinions that I have, you know how many times that I've had an opinion that is, like, off limits? I've been shadow banned years ago, but also when you're on YouTube for 15 years and I don't know, man. Because I know it does probably have to do with, like, saturation to the point where no one watches my stuff anymore because, like, people grow up. But like, you've seen how many videos I have on my page from 15 years? And it's only hit, like, what, 20 million maybe? It's so little. It wasn't even that, I don't think. I think it was less than that. YouTube doesn't want to pay their content creators either. Like, even if it's just chump change, they do not want to pay it. It's like I said, I don't make videos in the shorts. I gained an extra 100K views, more than that. It was about 120,000 views in the last month. My money went actually down. I actually lost monetized money this month because of the fact that only videos that are on my page, it literally gets 2 or 3 views each time I post them. Those are the only things that are monetized. The rest is just, the shorts don't get monetized, period. So all those the new 10,000 views that may have got me an extra $100 this month didn't. Oh, Ducky, you've been here 1,000 times. You know the old routine. You probably know it better than anybody. You know how my life is. I told you 1,000 times it's not going to be okay. The moment you come home and ever see me happy, man, I've lost my mind. You should know it, everybody. At this point, I'd say you're probably my closest friend. That's pretty damn sad, to be honest. Is you just some kid that I don't even know what sounds like or look like? You're some kid I met on Adopt Me who's really, really super nice, and I really appreciate it. good though. I'm glad you're just a nice kid, man. Because you're actually a girl that was my age, I'd just fall for you, and they wouldn't even be my friend anymore. You'd just, you know, be some simp. So it's a good thing that you're just some kid. I don't know what I'm building. I'm just talking. I'm not even here to build. I'm just talking to my friends. My children friend. Stop gnawing on yourself, dog. Oh man, I did finish all that food though, didn't I? Doesn't make sense. Well, I don't know, man. Just again, subscribers don't watch videos, man. It's all about that recommendation. That's what it's all about now. Like, I'm guilty for it too. Like any people that I'm subscribed to, I don't go to my subscriptions. I go to my recommendations. I never go to my subscription page. No one does. You go to your recommendations. That's what YouTube is now. I know that more than anybody. If I'm being honest, all I watch is podcasts. For the most part, all I watch is people talking. That's all I watch. I mean, that's what this is. I mean, come on. You think people are here to see me make this circle over and over again? All I've been doing for the hour is making a circle over and over again. This is a podcast. That's all this is. It's a podcast of me talking to myself while making a circle in Minecraft. Pokemon Gamer. There's a recommendation page? Well, that's if YouTube's not feeding you just short reels the whole time. Luckily, I don't have that. I heard you just open up the phone and it just feeds you reels the whole time. I don't like watching YouTube reels. I'm not into them. Yeah, I make shorts all day, but I don't like YouTube shorts. They're boring and you gotta click through them and you don't find stuff you like. I listen to long, drawn-out podcasts I can just stick on, listen to while I'm doing stuff. I don't like short stuff that I have to switch and move back and forth over and over. I'm too busy for that. You always go to your subscriptions? That's interesting. Or subscribers? That's interesting. Because I keep feeling for the most part people don't do that. Milo, try and give you this here. Now I can definitely get lost in TikTok shorts. I try not to, but as much as I don't pay for it, I am definitely still a simp sometimes, and sometimes you just gotta see a pretty girl to feel better, if you know what I mean. But besides that, I don't really watch nothing on TikTok. But TikTok can be very addicting. I get it. I get why it changed the world. I get why every social media is trying to be like TikTok now. I mean, I get it. It's not that I approve or I don't approve of anything, but I get it. It's kind of weird because TikTok's, or not TikTok, but YouTube's actually kind of, they made it where people don't want to click on your videos if they don't want you in their recommendations. Because if someone goes to one of my videos and clicks on it and likes it, and then they go to another one of my videos and click on it, like it, I'll be all in their recommendation page now. That's all they see is videos from me in the recommendation page. And people don't want to be flooded with my videos. I mean, they just want to check me out for a second, right? And I'm the same way. I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, oh man, I'm not going to click this video, because if I click this video, TikTok is just going to feed me a whole bunch of videos just like this. And that's not what I want in my recommendation. That's not what I want in my algorithm. You know what I mean? And so they made it to where what you want to watch is what you want to watch, but if you want to try something new, you could have the risk of it being spammed all on your channel, and you don't want to see stuff you don't want to see. And so they made it even harder to be heard than it's ever been before, and it's almost obsolete that people even look at subscriptions anymore. Like, it's changed so much. And I'm still trying to do the same old formula where it's like, hey, I'm making some game videos, come watch. I'm flooding my channel 10 videos a day. If you count, like, every place I post on, come watch. And it's like, no one wants to click that, because then you'll get all 10 of my videos popping up on your feed. No one wants to see a whole bunch of videos from me. Ugh. Hope I did that wrong. Even I get annoyed by myself. Even I unfollowed myself on TikTok. So I go to my subscription on TikToks and I know what I want to see. And then I see my gaming videos. I'm like, why is there a gaming? Oh, that's me. Oh, that's me. I got unsub to myself so I don't see my own videos on TikTok. And I did. I unsubscribed to my own damn self. That's how, that's how terrible it is. Ugh. We live in weird times. And you get called a boomer. It's like, keep up with the time, Grandpa. It's not like it was. You're just being a grandpa. You just don't like today's music because you're old. And it's like, really? I don't think that's the case, honestly. Because there is music out there that's new that I do like. I don't think it's because I'm old that Lizzo sucks. You know what I mean? It's really not because I'm old that Lizzo won a Grammy. She was the first black person since Whitney Houston that won a Grammy. Yeah, it's because she's overweight. And everybody's in this woke culture going, you go girl, you look a 10 out of 10. Even though she's literally like a 2 out of 10 at best. But it's all about that. No, you can't say that. You can't say that. She's a queen. She's the best. You can't say that. You're a hater. And that's why she won a Grammy. I mean, I'll go as far as saying that About Damn Time song is a bit catchy. But Grammy? From like your first year as being an artist? A big artist? Seriously? No. That's a complete joke. Complete joke. Only happens in this generation and this time. Would never happen 10, 15 years ago. Will never happen 10, 15 years from now when all this woke culture is gone. It's ridiculous. I hate today's music. I'm kind of young. No, you are super young. You are a teenager. You are super young. Yeah, exactly. She tried to lose weight and her fans went off on her. She can't lose weight. Until she dies of a heart attack, she's going to have to keep milking this to be famous. It's like that Nikiko guy. Nikiko guy that used to be like a skinny, healthy dude, but then he got fat and blew up. And people are like, bro, you gotta be this fat clown making fun of McDonald's all day and shoving food in your mouth and acting like an idiot. That's the only thing that works. Clown world. It's all clown world, man. It's all clown world. Paint your face up. Dance in the circus. Be fat. Be outrageous. Paint your face up. It's clown world, bro. Clown, clown, clown. Stop gnawing on yourself. You had a bath today, dog. I'm literally surprised they don't have Lizzo playing the Super Bowl. Literally surprised that Rihanna got it. And Rihanna hasn't even played a live show in, I heard, 7 years or so. I don't even know how Rihanna is playing the Super Bowl. Like, who came up with the idea? Like, why? I mean, I get it. I want Miley Cyrus to play the Super Bowl, and I get she's not going to because she's too sexy. She'll end up slipping a boob to a million people, and everyone's going to be like, oh my god. I get it. But Like, I have not ever agreed to any of these Super Bowls. Like, why did The Weeknd get to play Super Bowl by himself last year? Who the hell is The Weeknd? Like, I have no clue who he was. And I'm like, who is this guy that literally gets to play the entire Super Bowl by himself? I'm like, seriously? Some guy from the UK? Like, seriously? And then this year's like Rihanna. At least I know Rihanna. At least I can say I like some of her songs. Like, the Umbrella song's cool, I guess. But that was like 20 years ago, 15 years ago. But like, why did she get it? Like, who was up for it? That's what I want to know. Who was their choices of this year to play the Super Bowl? And I didn't really like it either when they brought out like Eminem and 50 Cent and all that stuff. It was okay, but it was just like, I mean, I'll say it, dude. BLM. It's been a whole bunch of black artists this Super Bowl like every single year. Like, it don't have to be a white artist, but it's like, it seems really racist to me that it's always just a black artist nowadays. And I like Rihanna, but I'm just like, bro, she hasn't. When's the last time she put out a single that did something? When's the last time she even had an album that was on the top 10? Like, Miley Cyrus has the #1 song right now. At least she did. Did it get off the charts? It broke Spotify records for that Flower song. And I'm not just saying that because I had the hots for her ever since, you know, she put out Party in the USA. But I'm just saying that if you're going off what's trending, she's kind of the one right now. And I'm just like, how did Rihanna, someone that I haven't seen on the charts in forever, who had a kid and decided to be a mother, she made her fame and she wanted to be a mom. She took time off. How is she playing the Super Bowl right now? That blew my mind when I heard that, man. I have no diss against her. I like her more than I like Lizzo, but I'm just like, what? What were their options? I get why they didn't pick Miley. I get it. She's too hot for them. I get it. But I just don't understand out of all their options is how Rihanna's name came up when she's so not relevant, man. I mean, he freaking might as well come out here and freaking get stupid Sam Smith to do it then. Get him to dress up as the devil, but that's too much for a Super Bowl. Because that's the thing you gotta understand. You can't be controversy like that at the Super Bowl. You can't come out being dressed as the devil like you did in the MMA, or Grammys. Like you did in the Grammys. They aren't going to have that. Super Bowl isn't Grammys. Super Bowl is going to be one of the biggest watched things this Sunday. It's going to be the biggest live show you could possibly probably ever see. Regardless if I watch or not, that's just the reality of the situation. Blows my mind, dude. And this is why we're called a Duck's Opinion. Because not Ducks Plays video games. This is a Duck's Opinion. Where an old bald guy who eats green beans on camera rants about all the problems in the world, including his own problems. So the whole channel is based off of when I made it. Because I remember my first gaming channel was called Duckfin Gaming. It's still there. You can go look it up. Duckfin Gaming was about gaming. And then when that got a copyright strike and I had to make a new channel, I was like, bro, this can't be about gaming. Everyone does gaming. I know I'm a blunt person. I know I have crazy opinions, and I know a lot of people don't agree with me. This has to be about me. This has to be about me being an influencer and me talking to people about how crazy my opinions are. We're going to name this a Duck's Opinion. 10 years later, here I am, still rambling on live stream, playing the exact game I started the channel with. Rambling about live stream. Talk about evolving. I didn't evolve any. No wonder my channel's so saturated, covering the same game over and over. I didn't even make it as a Minecraft streamer. I wonder if some of the Minecraft streamers that were so big that actually got me into doing this are still around. I remember only 2 of them. I remember I used to watch Ant Venom and his the search for the golden apple Let's Play. I used to watch that back in the day. And the first person that got me into actually making YouTube gaming videos for Minecraft was this guy named Cnander. He was the first person I watched actually make videos for Minecraft. He was did a welcome to Minecraft video. And that welcome to Minecraft video is what started me pursuing doing this game and starting YouTube like that. Everybody gets offended. Not only does everyone get offended, and they're definitely insecure, but they get so offended that you can't call someone out, man. If you look back in the 90s, I know I'm dating myself here. There was a time that Oprah was, well, she's big now, but when she was famous and had her TV show, she probably still has it. I don't watch Oprah, but she did a segment where she lost weight because she was a big girl, and she came out in her show losing tons of weight, and everyone just cheered her on for being healthy and losing the weight. Like, yeah, Oprah, you look great. You lost the weight. You go, girl. And they were literally cheering her on for losing weight, taking care of herself, and being a proper woman, a proper influence. Now, in 2023, it's a total opposite. They'll be like, woo, you go, girl. You have those fat curls hanging out. You have an extra chin. Woo, you go, girl. You're a 10 out of 10. It's like, what are you teaching our kids? That's what I worry about. I know my daughter's going to be okay because they have me as a father. But, like, what about the girls that are going, yeah, Lizzie's a 10 out of 10. What are their kids going to think when they're sitting there watching their mom say this girl's a 10 out of 10 and she's just not? Like, my God, she weighs so much. My God. It's like you said, I literally feel bad for her. I'm not attacking Lizzie. I feel sorry for her. Okay, I also don't, because she just got a Grammy and she's making millions of dollars off of it. But when it comes to her health, I mean, if she keeps this up, you think she's going to live to be 50? I don't. Even with her money, I don't think she'll make it to 50 with that kind of health. Then again, is 50 a bad age to die at? I don't know. Of a heart attack? You know, at some point before it gets too bad, she's still young, she's gonna get a personal trainer and lose that weight, and everyone's going to cheer her on. It will happen. It will happen at some point because she's famous. It's going to happen. But right now, man, I mean, look at Sam Smith. Look at Sam Smith 10 years ago. Skinny white dude. Look at him now. A fat gay dude. I mean, he's always been gay, I guess. But dude, you see pictures of him before. He was a skinny dude. Now he's this fat dude and everyone's like, you look perfect. You're so handsome. You're the best dude ever. He's overweight. Completely. I saw a picture of him in some weird gay lacings, and it was like all his fat rolls is all hanging out and stuff. I'm like, dude, what are you teaching our kids, dude? That's our youth. That's what our youth's gonna be. It scares me. I don't want to see what the future's gonna be in 10 years. If China hasn't nuked us all, if North Korea hasn't nuked us all, I'm scared to see the future, bro. But here I am on an almost 2-hour rant about this stuff. And most of the stuff I really feel passionate about. And I feel I nailed a lot of these subjects nail on the head. But I had 5 viewers to this entire live stream. It's been the same 5 homies I've had the entire time. No one else is going in here going, about damn time someone said it. No, they're too busy, like, you know, doing whatever the hell they're doing. Bro, for 2 hours you've been making a circle on Minecraft. Yeah, okay, I've been making a circle on Minecraft for 2 hours. I ain't really on here to play Minecraft. No one's on here to play Minecraft. This has been the first Minecraft live stream I had no one join me. It's okay, I'm about to get off anyway. I think the music actually stopped. I can go outside and actually move my car from my neighbor's yard and actually put it in my parking spot. If you show someone a fat cat, the owner gets yelled at and called animal abuse. But if their kid is fat, no one says a word. I like the circle. I kind of like it too. I don't know what I'm trying to do with it. I know that I want to kind of fill it in, but I don't want to fill it in and then paint over it. If I'm going to paint over it the mountains I want to paint the mountains. Why fill it in? That's going to take hours when I could just fill in the mountains. But I'm too much ranting about it to do that. But dude, people will say your cat's unhealthy if it's not fat nowadays. Because humans, like, my dog very rarely gets human food. Because I know that Boston Terriers, once they get fixed, my dog was fixed a few months ago, more than that, they get fat. And it's because humans feed their animals human food. Cats, dogs are not supposed to eat human food at all. And I don't do it for the main reason is because I don't have a lot of food, and also I don't want his poop schedule to get messed up. If I feed him the same exact dog food, the same exact time of day, and don't feed him any human food, his poop schedule will stay on schedule. I don't want accidents. I don't want to clean up poop. That's disgusting. So, I mean, that's why I feed him properly. But most Americans have the fattest freaking animals you could possibly have because they just feed and feed and feed and feed them. My dog has never had wet food before. So like, oh. Have fun in your competition. Is that what that says? I'm illiterate. Pokemon gamer, have good with that. Fun with that. Hope you have a great time. Hope if it's a competition you win. I think a lot of people would agree with me in silence and fear of being canceled if they agree with me too loud. I'm looking at this like, what can I do with the top of this is what I'm looking at right now. And I'm thinking something that I don't want to do, but I'm thinking a dome, man. I really took that concept of the castle I was building on the other side of the forest and put it in the Adopt Me Island right now. Yeah, that's what I said. Good luck for your competition. Yeah, exactly. Hope you break a leg, not literally, but, you know, do good. Milo. Come here. Come here. No, I'm seeing you. You're not in trouble. Come here. Hey. You're a dog. You're clean today. I want to see you. Hi. No, I want you to show you something. You see my dog? You see how he's not licking my face? You see how he's not doing it, right? You see how he knows better to lick my face? Because, don't puke on me. I find that to be the grossest thing in the world. Like, I'll literally see girls holding their dogs, and the dogs will literally be licking inside of their mouth. Now, I raised this dog since he was like 2 months, maybe. Yeah, maybe 8 weeks, I think. I've seen him eat shit months, because when they're puppies, they eat their own feces. He stopped doing it because when they grow up, they stop doing it. But he's literally, he doesn't lick me. He knows better to lick me. I trained him at a very early age to never lick me. That is disgusting. And so, like, I find it so gross that so many people let their dogs lick them in the face, man. It's so darn gross, man. Oh, you're my only friend, dog. I see why I keep you, even though I don't like dogs. But it's just, like, just so gross, bro. And Positive Gamer, or Positive Ducky, I'm not looking at you by saying this. I know you sleep with your dog. I hope he doesn't lick you all in the face, but he probably does. I know how much you love your dog. But I just find that to be disgusting, man. I do not want a dog licking my face. That is just disgusting. My dog's like, oh, he's holding me. He's holding me. This is great. Thank you down. Yeah, I heard a guy on TikTok letting his dog, his pet monkey, share his ice cream with him. Well, dude, I've seen kids like be like, here, have some ice cream, and the dog will lick all the ice cream, and the kids will go back to eating the ice cream. Like, that's borderline child abuse if the parents let you do that. That's literally like, what are you doing not teaching your kids better than to not let them literally let the dog lick your ice cream, then you eat it. Like, my kids, if my dog licks something of theirs, if they have like 4 chicken nuggets and my dog licks one of them, they're not going to eat any of the chicken nuggets. That plate of chicken nuggets is done to them. That's it. They know what's up. You're telling me, man. It's just disgusting. And of course, that video has a whole bunch of... No, well, you know, Miss Positive Ducky, you built some really good builds, okay? But you can have the comfort of knowing it's not like there's 1,000 people watching. We're all friends here. It's just like Pokemon Gamer watching and Renee watching and Luna watching. There's no one else is watching. Like, no one's here going, oh, that's Positive Ducky's build. Oh, I've got to go say something. Like, you know, I don't know what you fear because of it. But, you know, we're friends here. This isn't, you know, some random stream of 1 billion random strangers. Do you know what I mean? That's going to message you going, hey, I like your build I saw on Duck's Opinion. That's really cool. Want to be friends? You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen, man. If they do, I'm sorry. Just block them. But if it happens, it's only gonna happen like once. You're not gonna get a million people doing that. Wow, man. That thing I built over there makes this look pathetic. I don't know what to do with this anymore. I've just been roaming around it. So I just don't know what to do with this anymore. Safe place. Exactly. I may hate the fact that I don't have a lot of views, but I can definitely still say it is kind of a safe place. Pokemon Gamer, I thought you said you left. I don't know how to do the rest of this build now. We're probably gonna get off soon. Just like, I built the circles. I wanted to build something else. It's supposed to be towers. Pause the duck. He just ducks down. Oh no, they're talking about me again. He did it again. Sorry. It's just, to be honest, like, I'm telling you, and like, in a couple of years when she gets a bit older, and if she wants to pursue YouTube, with her positive attitude, she's gonna have so many friends and so many people coming to talk to her on her live streams that she's gonna be so popular and famous if she wanted to be, just because of her positivity alone. Like, she doesn't have to do anything else. So, I mean, I'm sure she'll thrive at some point, if that makes any sense. It's impossible to leave the duck. Yes, his ranting is so good. Oh man, you should have saw me the first 30 minutes. Renee did. I was not in a good mood. It's because I ate, man. I keep telling you guys this, man. It is important to eat. Do not grow eating habits like I do. It is very important because the chemical imbalance in your head, if you do not have food to keep up with your energy, you know what it does? It makes it so there's no way that's even. It's not. It makes it so that it makes your bad feelings even stronger, and it puts you in a bad mood because you're starving. And so it's very important to not be starving. It keeps you in a good mood. But if you're in a bad mood and you haven't ate, it messes with the chemical imbalance in your head, and it makes you feel bad. I mean, I've also been talking to you guys, which makes you feel better. But ever since I ate, I kind of like got over everything, and I feel better. Nothing's been fixed. I still have the same problems, but it's important to eat. Everything I said's been true. That's true, actually. Everything I've been saying is true, damn it. I don't just say these things, man. I listen to a lot of podcasts. A lot of stuff I say is pretty relevant from facts, man. I don't like blurting off stuff I don't know. If I'm rambling about something that isn't just me making fun of, you know, the culture, it's usually a pretty solid fact that I've listened to 1,000 times on a podcast that I'm just spewing back to the world, you know what I mean? I do that a lot. I wish I could afford to eat 3 times a day. It's difficult because then you just have to eat again tomorrow 3 times. Then you gotta eat again 3 times before you know it. You have to eat over 20 times a week. It's hard. It's hard eating 20 times a week, man. It's a lot of money. My gosh. Inflation, man. It's ugh. I just want to move my car back in my spot. That's all I really want to do right now. I don't want to forget and leave it in the neighbor's driveway. That's basically what happened. My neighbor caught me rambling to myself about how I'm pissy about the damn people having a party next door and taking up all the spots. She was like, just park in my yard or my driveway. I'm not going nowhere. I was like, oops. My neighbor caught me rambling. Oh well. I mean, she gets how I am by now, I'm sure. It's funny, I remember when she never had a kid, and she came over for like a Thanksgiving, and she didn't have like married or nothing. And now she's been married for a long time, and her kid's like I think like 16 or so, and he's like tall as hell, and he's almost an adult now. Dude, time friggin' flies, bro. I swear, the next thing I'm gonna know, I'm gonna be on YouTube for 20 years. Harley's gonna be about to be an adult, and I'll be like, dang. I remember when I wrote in Minecraft, it's a girl, when Harley's mom found out she was pregnant with Harley. Like, I still have that picture somewhere. It was during one of the DUCKCRAFTs. It literally said, it's a girl, and it was like a surprise. We found out Harley was a girl. And so it's like, makes me sad. Because as much as I do talk about death, and as much as I sometimes really do want to die, I'm not. I kind of don't as well. But regardless if I do or don't, I have already lived most of my life. Most of the life I'm going to live has already been lived. So like, it's a hard thing to think about. Like every time I feel like kind of weird, I'm like, oh my god, is this it? I've done a lot of stuff to my body in these last weird years. So this is kind of weird to think about. I know you guys don't think about that a lot probably at your age, but when you get past your halfway point in life, you're kind of just sitting there going, ugh. Dang, this ends at some point, and the party keeps going, but I'm not going to be able to see it no more. It's like watching your like favorite TV show and it ends. It's like watching your favorite band never make music again. And I'll be on my deathbed and Grand Theft Auto 6 still will not be out. I'm going to make that joke until the day we're sitting here counting down 5, 4, 3 on a live stream, 2, 1, play Grand Theft Auto 6, and it finally loads up. And after all these years, we've finally played Grand Theft Auto 6. Even though at this point we have I have seen literally an hour's worth of footage of Grand Theft Auto 6 at this point because it got leaked. We know it's in Miami. We've seen it. But I'm still just like, bruh. Like, I have never seen a game leak as hard as Grand Theft Auto 6 did. Like, I cannot believe that footage got leaked. I thought it was fake for so long until Rockstar was like, yep, that was us. Sorry. And I was like, they even admitted that footage was real. I cannot believe it got leaked, man. Like, we all had rumors it was going to be back in Vice City. We all said that. But then it was like, it really was going back to Vice City. It's crazy. Everyone's delayed. It delays at least 20 seconds. At least, if not a couple minutes. That's how live streams are. As long as they go, they get delayed. I really need these bridges to line up correctly. It's gonna bother me now if I don't line these bridges up correctly. To the point where I'm gonna have to redo the other bridge. These bridges need to line up correctly. It's bothering me now. It's like 10 seconds, so that's not bad actually. You can always like refresh the stream. If you like refresh it, you know, it catches back up type deal. I don't know how I'm going to get this to work, but I need this to line up. It's like really bothering me. I don't think this is going to even line up properly, to be honest. My dog's like, my day was made. He held me today. My dog had a lot of attention today. I gave him a bath. When he gets bath, that's his ultimate attention. It's basically like a massage parlor for him because he gets his brush. He gets his fur brush like, oh, it did line up. He gets his fur brushed all perfectly and stuff. It's like a spa day to him. He doesn't like getting a bath, but he should. It's a good little time for him. Your tripod? Yeesh. Excuse me, sir, but you need to line up properly. Get your butt over here and line up properly. Go for it, go for it. I'm there. I'm there. Oh, I'm not there. Let's go way down here. I'm there. This is not me about to delete this bridge and redo it. No. No, what are you talking about? Is it a black tripod? No, I'm not being racist. I just mean that because black ones would be harder to find. Because if you like drop it somewhere, it wouldn't like reflect or anything. Thank you. I don't want to delete this, but I need to like get rid of this tree because it's in the way. Me actually having an idea to build. It's like I should be getting off stream right now, but I actually have an idea to build. I have to redo this bridge. I didn't like this bridge anyway because the Adopt Me one has like 2 spikes in it. Like it wasn't done properly. And now that I'm trying to line it up, it's not helping. I made this fat tree yesterday. Man, Ducky, I still can't believe I got that stupid bird last night for that darn Christmas egg. Maybe it wasn't the best deal ever, but that bird, man. Isn't he literally about to go away tomorrow? Is tomorrow the last day or is it tonight? He might already be gone. I don't know. That friggin' bird is rare, man. That 2.5% chance of getting him is a very bad percentage. Maybe it wasn't worth a friggin' Christmas egg, but wouldn't be the first time overpaid for something. It won't be the last time overpaid for something. It's almost the Adopt Me theme. It's like you almost have to overpay for stuff to get what you want. I saw a friggin' one TikTok video for Adopt Me of some boy getting his dream pet, which was a frost dragon. And he was like, is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be finally the time I get my dream pet? And he had like a neon turtle, a couple other rare neons, like a whole bunch of stuff he was trying to trade for. I didn't watch the whole video, but I just remember seeing that and thinking, oh, I remember when I did that for my first dream pets. Those were more simpler times back then. And now I have every single pet. When you have every single pet, it's a fight every single week to get the new pets that are out that week, to keep up with you having every pet. Because every single week, if you don't keep up, you don't have every pet again. It's like an endless cycle of having to just keep up. Like if you want to keep that bragging right to be like, yeah, I have every pet and Adopt Me, then you literally have to get every new pet that comes out. Poor Ducky, I just saw her comment. She's really delayed. On top of a fridge? You probably dropped it behind your bed or something. I don't know your room. You know how hard it'd be for me to predict where that is because I don't know your room. Nothing to see here. I'm not deleting this bridge. No, I'm not. Nothing to see here. Nope, nope, nope. Just 5 people on the stream, counting myself, so that's 4 people. I hope Harley's feeling better. I haven't talked to her today. I hope she's feeling better. Oh, I wish I could win the lotto. I don't even play the lotto. I can't tell you last time I ever played the lotto. I just want to... I want to be able to give my baby mama, my Luna's mom, enough money for her to be okay. Because I need Luna to be okay. I'm not sure if she'd be able to handle it or not, because she's been as poor as I am most of her life. Which is why I thought we'd work out really good. Like, we both come from poverty, we could put our money together and actually finally become something and have something. I really thought that would work out really good, but it didn't, man. She kind of came from a broken family of no father, so she doesn't know her father. And that just really shows me that I have to be in my daughter's life no matter what. It is so important for them to know their father and for me to be there. A stepfather cannot replace that. I mean, there's tons of good stepfathers out there, I'm sure, and they've done a great job doing what they can, but they will never be able to truly replace the trauma the kid's going to go through by not having the real dad. I cannot do that. And plus, my kids are my everything. I could never leave them. I would follow my children to the end of time. Like, that's why I keep saying, if something ever happened to them, I would be right behind them. Whatever, I don't believe in an afterlife, but whatever there is next, they are not facing it alone if they die first. I will be right behind them. I'm not outliving my kids, ever. It's never going to be a thing. They will bury me. They'll be the only one that cares to bury me. But you hear how much I love my kids, man, but yet I have 2 baby mamas that wouldn't even care to stay with me enough because I'm a good dad. Like, I thought women would actually think that's a good thing. I mean, I know I have problems, but loving my kids is not one of those problems. There's a lot of bad fathers out there. Me right now on this build, bro. Ever spend 2 hours making a circle in Minecraft just to tear down a bridge to make it match the other bridge? Darn it. I shouldn't be tearing this down. I shouldn't be doing this. But here we go. I mean, I'll admit, man, I could have treated Luna's mom better just as much as she could have treated me better. I had a lot of walls up when she met me, and I wish I didn't. I wish I fully committed to her. Maybe I could have helped her more. Not be how it was. Sucks, man. It all happened like in the middle of COVID too. Like, we had a kid literally right in the middle of COVID, right when COVID hit. So we're dealing with like lockdowns, we're dealing with like trying to make sure we have enough money and food, not knowing if everyone's just about to die because of COVID. Like, I mean, it's going to be a frustrating time for anybody, man. Instead of working together, it like completely fell apart. Like, you gotta understand, like, the album that I keep delaying, that I keep saying I have work on, it's literally named after Luna's mom. It's called Marie. That was her middle name. And the whole entire album is about her. The cover of the album is a picture of us when we first met. Like, the whole album is a story of us falling apart. It's the whole album. And so, like, I clearly cared about this girl. I mean, I'm the type of person, like, if I have a kid with you, like, you're not just some girl, dude. You're the mother of my babies, bro. That means something. That means everything. You're not just some girl that I used to date at all. And, I don't think my baby mamas feel that way about me. I'm just a different person, I guess. Please react on Blackpink. Blackpink. Aren't they that Korean girl band? I think. I don't listen to a lot of Korean pop bands, actually. That's very random, but I see you're obviously into them if your name is Blackpink Army, so That's cool, man. I wish people would support my music like that. That'd be crazy to have like a Last of What's Left army. What are you eating, Positive Ducky? I'm hungry. I went to a gummy bear stand, didn't have any gummy snakes, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave the dollar store now, and I left without buying anything. They probably think my ass stole something. I went in there and didn't have nothing I wanted. And I know why. Because, nobody wants to stock the shelves at the dollar store because there's only like 2 workers there. I get it. I want to work at a darn dollar store either. Especially when they have 2 workers and you're supposed to do front, you're supposed to do stocking, you're supposed to do the cash register, you're supposed to do so much stuff. And I know they don't pay them enough to do all that. There should be like 4 or 5 workers there. Should have people stocking it all the time and everything, but dollar store don't want to pay that. I don't have a reaction to a band I don't know. If that makes any sense. It wouldn't be a good reaction because I don't know them. It probably wouldn't be a positive reaction because I don't like many pop bands, to be honest. Imagine Duck in a boy band. Reminds me of that commercial I keep hearing. It's like, just happy to be here. I listen too much radio. It's because, like, when I'm on my phone in my car, I can't use the music player because I'm using it to do deliveries and it'd interfere. And so I just, like, listen to talk shows because I can't listen to radio with music because every other song, there might be a song I like, but there's, like, 4 other songs I don't like on the radio. I'm like, I can't listen to this. Every time I play the radio, this song comes on that I don't like. And so I can't listen to music, so I just have to listen to, like, talk shows. But even then, the talk show I listen to upsets me half the time. Because the main dude that I listen to, Eric Erickson, he won't be quiet about his belief in God. He just rants all day about his belief in God, and if it's just a slow day, I'm just like, be quiet. I don't want to hear it. Rant about something else. Like, he's usually okay when he's not ranting about God. But he really just throws it in his audience's face. And I'm like, could you not do that, please? I don't need to even look them up to react to it. I can react to it right now. Oh, look. It's beautiful Korean girls dressed really skimpy making music in a language I don't understand. What a shocker. I bet that's exactly it. My ex-friend has a girlfriend who is totally into that, the BTS band, you know, that Korean band. And as good as they can dance like Michael Jackson, she literally goes out of her way to try to learn Korean just so she can, like, you know, learn their language and stuff. But I'm like, you don't even know what they're saying. You're American. Why does this bother you? And I'm like, I know. She just obviously has the hots for them. But it's like, girl, come on. I totally just destroyed that bridge, didn't I? Oopsie. Eat a tootsie. Time to see if I left it in the car. You could have left it in the car. I have a tripod. How big do you need it? I got like a small one. I don't got a big tripod. I got a small one you can have. Borrow. Have. I don't care. To record my slime videos, I actually used a Walmart cart. One of the fake plastic ones my kid has. Because for some reason my kid has a fake Walmart cart. Yeah, BTS. That was their name. I don't know, but like I said, I think they just kind of rip off Michael Jackson dances and sing music I don't understand, but I'm sure it's normal poppy lyrics, just like any boy band does, because that's what they are. They're just a boy band. But it's hard for me to like that kind of stuff, because I like music that is written specifically by the artist, and boy bands like BTS, they're made by industry people where they get like, it doesn't take 7 people or 6 people to make a song. And they're all just sitting there dancing. I'm just like, bro, y'all didn't even write this, did y'all? Y'all literally just dancing, making little girls get hot and heavy for the first time because you guys are cute Korean boys. That doesn't appeal to me whatsoever. You can literally hear my voice dying from rambling for 2 hours. As much as I want to be an artist and go on tour and sing for an hour, then go on live stream for hours, I don't think I could handle it. My voice dies after 2-hour live stream. I did live stream for an hour or 2 on Hogwarts Legacy, so 4 hours. I maybe could handle it. Maybe I could handle it. I'd probably blow my voice out singing, to be honest, and then I'd come on live stream and be like, I can't sing. I can't talk. Sorry. These make a weird sound when they drop. Plomp, 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 plomp. Look how this goes all the way to the edge and this one doesn't. It's gonna bother me now. Alright, well that's it. Now's the red bridge. It's officially gone. I like the sound. Yeah, I like the sound too. You caught up, I see. She's like responding to me almost pretty quick now at this point. Not me editing my circle for like the 5th time in 2 hours. Man, my voice, bro. I need to shut up. Oh, he's actually leaving now. Bye. Hope you find your tripod. Good luck in that competition. Tell me about it tomorrow if I see you, which I'm sure I'll be on tomorrow doing some crap. Still can't believe y'all came on, didn't join me, but just still set with me. And shows me that I at least have some fans that really kind of just come to talk and not specifically build with me, but they come to talk. It's cool. Not me editing the hell out of this circle, man. I don't even know what to do with it. Me knowing this didn't line up right. Me still doing it anyway. I'm back, not delayed. It's like I'm gonna be slow to respond to her just to make her seem like she's delayed. I mean, this is exactly my point of why, like, I should definitely stop doing this YouTube crap because it's clearly not working, but if I did, I would have 0 friends and no one to talk to, and I'd just be miserable all day. And then I'd come home pissed off and not have any way to like relieve myself. That sounded bad, but you know, like calm down. I'm almost positive I can probably move my car now. Like I'm pretty sure the party's ended. Maybe I overreacted a bit much to that party, but maybe I didn't, bro. You probably, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I still actually hear people outside. I just hope they move from my spot. My tattoo is literally about to peel in the next few days. I'm not going to peel it clearly, but it's literally about to peel. I don't much have plans on building this red bridge again right now. I just want it to line up. I will make the red bridge again, but not right now. Probably gonna get off here at 12, to be honest. I'm ready to get back to Hogwarts and live my amazing life as a little girl. Live my amazing life as my daughter, and it was getting really good earlier. Like, I've actually gotten really good at the controls now because I've been playing it for a minute, and I'm pretty good. I was kicking butt fighting earlier. I was getting through missions, and the mission was really good. We were trying to, like, heal this little girl who got a curse, and it's like a cancer. The curse is like a cancer. It makes you just, like, kind of feel bad and changes your whole like attitude and stuff. And so we're trying to heal her because, like, I'm friends with her brother or whatever. And so it's like a really good story, man. I'm, like, super into it. I'm just like, yeah, I want to help this little girl. Yeah, come on, let's figure out how to fix this curse. And so I was, like, really getting into it earlier. I'm ready to get back into it, to be honest. Because I'm, like I said earlier, I kind of like, I do semi-regret having to buy that game for 70 bucks, but it was worth it.com. Like, even though the videos aren't doing good, like, I'm having a really good time with that game. It's been the first game in a long time that I legitimately am having such a great time with. And that's a hard thing to say nowadays. Games come out like half-baked most of the time. You didn't miss much, Pasta Duck. You missed me coming on being pissed that my neighbors blocked my driveway and stuff like that. Wasn't anything great earlier you missed, trust me. It was only a little bit. I got on late today. I didn't get on at 9:15. I got on at like 9:30 or 9:40. Telling you, man, didn't miss much. Ask Renee, they were here. They had to take the gist of it. I don't know if they're still here or not, but I was like, I don't even know why you're still here, dude, because I am just going off right now. If I were you, I would have left. I'd be like, oh, dude, this dude's losing shit. He needs to shut up. Like, I want to go and, like, edit the video and, like, trim out the first 30 minutes of it. Because, yeah. Misa not in a good mood. Misa was upset. Misa still is kind of never in a good mood, but I feel a bit better. I think I can finish the day. I'm a little upset though I didn't get the candy I wanted. Oh, I have a bag of marshmallows I've been eating. There went Dixie brand marshmallows. Darn it. Oh, you got up. It's okay, Milo. You don't need a marshmallow. I don't even like marshmallows really, but it's just like what I got to snack on. So I snack on it. I was about to say, how far is this going right here? Almost went past it. I can hear my neighbors laughing. It's almost 12 o'clock at night. Would love for them to go away, so I can park my car back in my spot. I will forget that I didn't park it there. I will wake up in the morning and be like, where the hell's my car? Yeah, yum, marshmallows. If I close my eyes, they almost taste like gummy snakes. Just have to close my eyes and pretend. Just close my eyes and pretend I have a girlfriend. That works every time. Muffin Man, you be coming 10 minutes before I get off. Where you been? I hope you've been living life. I've been wearing that cologne you told me to get. No one said anything. I guess people don't get close to me enough to smell anything, but I like the smell of it, and so does my kids. I was thinking about you earlier in the car. I'm like, I haven't seen him in a while. I'm gonna have to be like, yo, what's up? I'm literally about to get off in 10 minutes here. I made this huge circle today. I keep deleting parts of it and remaking it. Because OCD. Oh, Daddy's tired. It was, yep, went to a birthday. Well, not yours, but someone else's, so that's cool, I reckon. Birthdays are fun. Yeah, I reckon. Had a birthday once. What's it for? Oh, I wanted my Adopt Me Island to feel more like Adopt Me Island, so I wanted to add mountains to the outside of it. And I wanted to be like Pokey Mountains, like Adopt Me has. If you look at Adopt Me, all around it is just Pokey Mountains, because they didn't know what to do and they just made a whole bunch of Pokey Mountains. So I started making the Pokey Mountains. And then the Pokey Mountains weren't lining up correctly. So I started making a wall that I could draw fake mountains on, like just, you know, different color blocks. But then I started ranting for 2 hours. And the next thing I noticed as I built this huge dome around Adopt Me Island. Yeah. So I don't know what it's for. I feel ya, Lunar. My friend, my ducky friend, does homeschool. She always be doing assignments and shit. Doop 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 doop. I mean, let's be honest. This probably messed up the Adopt Me build, to be honest. But I don't know. The whole idea behind this was to add the mountains to Adopt Me to make it feel like more of Adopt Me. Now I just feel like I'm putting a huge dome around it at this point. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I've just been ranting and I've been needing something to do while I rant. So this is what I did. Oops, I guess is the word I'm looking for. College can be rough. You're in college right now? You're a bit older than I thought. Man. You know, I don't like saying this, but I didn't even go to high school, bro. Like, I missed out on high school. I never even could dream of going to college, man. I wish I went to college. I probably wouldn't be able to talk to no girls there, but it just seems like it was fun. I guess you can say I'm in college in Hogwarts. Oh, did y'all hear something? Loser. College be rough. Bet it is. I could have done finished school and went to college. As much time as I put on YouTube, 15 years. Trying to get a stupid YouTube plaque that I'll never get is basically a college degree. I'd treat it like one. If I got that YouTube plaque, I'd hang that shit on my wall until I die. If you tell me one more time this shit doesn't line up. Hogwarts is more fun than college. Yeah, but it's also more deadlier. Like, that's one thing I noticed. Like, my girl almost dies constantly. It's like, dang, I wouldn't send my kid to this dang deaf school. I wish I built these to match better. Cause they don't. Spends 2 hours on a build, doesn't like the build, has been destroying it for the last 2 hours and rebuilding it, including the red bridge. Officially, my Adopt Me map went from being done to not done really quick. I don't know how I ever got the security breach map being done of how OCD I am. I wish I could build the Hogwarts map, man. It looks so sick. Where else would you go? Where else would a wizard go? I'm not a wizard, I'm a witch. They were very particular about calling me a witch on that game. But yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Is that a cloud? I kept wondering why these are black. It's from the clouds. I'm like, why are they different colors like the all night? I like this being like that though. And that has to be like that. Like I like that being sideways. I want to paint things there. That looks fine. The problem is this area right here that I just broke. This is my problem here. Is that there's one here and there's one there. You want everything. Yeah. Shut up, self-conscious. Build this line. Maybe it'll make me feel better. You know, I actually have like one of those Harry Potter wands from like university somewhere. Where's that dang thing at? It's probably sitting here beside me somewhere. Like these lines I'm making are literally just to count my OCD. They're not even probably going to be there. Well, see, I'm trying to paint the whole thing. Ugh, I don't know what I'm doing. Told you I was getting off in 3 minutes. Darn it. Here I am building lines again. Why is this red over here? What do I use for that? Oh yeah, I use like for the anchor, right? Interesting. I guess this is alright. I need to make that bridge again. At least it's lined up now. I think that's important for the bridges to be lined up. Ew, this bridge isn't lined up. I'm not redoing this bridge, okay? This bridge is okay not being lined up. Because to me it kind of is. Like that one's in the middle and this one's on the side. So to me it kind of is lined up. You just keep telling yourself that because it's not even lined up on this side. There's a hospital in the way. Be quiet, self-conscious. It's fine. I'm not redoing another bridge right now. Like it would be right in the way of the freaking the hospital, the dog thing. Or would it? It'd be like borderline right beside it. It's fine. It's fine. Get over it. Stop it. Stop it. I was at Universal today actually. That's why I was busy. But yet you still found the darn time to like talk to me and get on my live stream. No, you weren't on the other live stream. This girl said, I was at Universal today. Look, I'm glad you're having fun. There it is. I told you I had one. Wow. See? Harry Potter wand. This is legit from Universal when they had the Harry Potter thing going on. Told you. Alavenzo. I give myself hair. Ow. It doesn't work. Why don't you work, wand? Alavenzo money. Alavenzo girlfriend. Do y'all know the spell for a girlfriend and hair and money? Get your ass back in there, Harry Potter wand, in that drawer you belong. I think it was expensive too. They charge a lot for that stuff at Disney. I don't remember how much it was, but I know it was kind of expensive. I have one with like a pink gem. That's awesome. It was hard for me to pick one. Not only did you have people like behind me waiting to like, you know, get their turn, but it was like a lot of options, man. I was just like, I guess I'm gonna get Harry's wand. Screw it. I don't even like the wand I have on the game itself. It's kind of weird. It's like white. I wanted some weird demon one, but yeah. I hope I can move my car. It sounds like they were all saying goodbye a minute ago. I just want to move my car and pretend like that party didn't happen and pretend that my neighbor didn't catch me raging. I have some ideas for these walls I made. I don't know why I have to go so hard in every build. Nothing is going to be as big as my security breach map no matter how hard I go on it. So I don't know why I have to go so hard on this stuff. Me, I want to make Hardwood's Castle. Me, I got to make the Adopt Me map. You could just build a house sometimes, Duck. You don't gotta go this hard. You could just be like, yo, here's a castle I made. Me, where's my wand? I must move my car. I don't want to forget. I have a vision here though, like I can see my vision. Like when I do the painting, I want to make it kind of look like the campsite over here. It looks like, because I'm not gonna make the campsite, but maybe, I mean, we technically could make the campsite over there, but over here, wouldn't the campsite be more over there actually? What would be over there? Because that makes me feel like this area was kind of off a little bit. But it's not though. You go on the school and you fall directly down, it leads there. You turn a little bit more. This is basically where the stinking... Boy, I need to go on Adopt Me real quick. You know how long I played Adopt Me? Besides Minecraft and a couple other games, I must have played Adopt Me like the longest out of all games ever. And I still can't remember how the darn map looked. Like I think the camp's over there somewhere. I mean, there's technically room to add like the pizzeria over here. I was trying to think about doing that before. But I also like the idea of just kind of drawing it a little bit on the walls and like faking it. Like they're not actually buildings, they're kind of just drawings of the buildings, kind of how I did in the FNAF one. So that way I don't have to build them. It's still going to be hard, but... okay. Well, this thumbnail is going to be a lone one. But there we be. The Adopt Me map got walls. Come on, load in. I want to see Fat Cat. Back up some. Could get the ducks can fly in there? Probably not. Well, hooray for the next thumbnail. Boop! Wait, when I come back on, I need my controls to be there. Well, I guess that's it. I don't know what we should do tomorrow in tomorrow's live stream. If you find it, show me a picture of it later. Oh, this is fun. It's like I can delete some of these copies of DUCKCRAFT now. Cause look at that. That was like before I even made Milo and stuff. And no one was here to wreck anything today. Alright, so that was a copy I made. That's another copy I made. Looks like the Milo copy again. What did this look like? Oh, I'm leaving. Yes. Hold on a second. Dog, stop gnawing on yourself. Psst. Hey. Psst. Stop it. Stop. What was this map? No. I wanted to see what this map was. I don't want to do all this stuff. It's like rain and leaves and stuff. Weird. Oh yeah, probably shouldn't be looking at all this stuff. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm leaving. But I built a huge circle around my .me map today. Interesting. I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow. Besides probably Hogwarts at a terrible time. I should just try to stream it at 9 tomorrow instead of 2. Because every time I stream it at 2, most everyone's at school anyway. Well, it's Saturday tomorrow. I should kind of focus on making some videos and then maybe stream it tomorrow at 9 instead. Might be better. The Disney lightsabers are expensive. They are. Alright, guys. I do appreciate you guys stopping by to this emo dude's live stream. It's been a good, fun time. It was cool you guys stick around, but you guys didn't get on. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's kind of cool that I can still entertain you without actually having to play with me. So hopefully I guys see you tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. It is Saturday, one day before the Super Bowl. So it might not be that busy. It might be like a calm before the storm. I don't know. I hope I can actually move my car. But we'll go see. You found it. Good. Send me a picture. Oh, Renee, you're still on. Great. Wait, you said something earlier about the lightsabers being expensive. So you have been on. Sorry about the first 30 minutes of this live stream. I'm a very emotional person. And I let my emotions bleed out quite often. They always say you should not say every thought that comes to your head. You should think about it first, but I just blah 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 blah. Anyway, I do think ducks can fly. I do think you should like and subscribe. 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think it's enough. Thanks for rambling to me and make me feel better, guys. You guys are my heroes. Thank you so much. I hopefully see you tomorrow. Be safe out there, guys. Peace.